By the end of this video, I bet you'll learn something that you didn't know about FL. The first one being Command G or Control G if you're on Windows. This works for MIDI clips and audio clips. Let's just say I chopped it up, you know, I did this, move this over, chop that, chop this part, put this here, duplicate it over. And I don't want to have to deal with all these audio clips, right? All you gotta do, highlight them by pressing Command or Control, left click drag over them, Command or Control G. See how it instantly renders? It's just all one audio clip. Now, I didn't learn that for the longest time, and that saved me so much time because I like to chop audio a lot. So if you like to chop audio, this one's great. But before we go to the next tip, there's one more thing you need to know about this. So when you press Control G on this, it automatically has settings for you. What you want to do is right click the track, go to consolidate track, from track start, doesn't matter. Copy these exact settings. And the reason why I'm saying copy these exact settings is because this is lossless. 32-bit float, 512 point sync. I have the master effects on, but if you don't want your stuff to render with the master effects, just click this off. I have it on because I don't have anything on my master that's affecting it other than soft clipper, and that's not doing anything. So just copy these settings and you're good to go. The second tip is making every single note on your keyboard in key. So you can play melodies, play chords, play leads, whatever you want to do, just pressing random buttons and it's all going to be in key. Here's how to do it. Go up to where it says typing keyboard to piano keyboard, click this on, then right click it. It's going to pull up this option. So you can go down to here, minor natural, because everyone makes beats in minor. Then you can go change the root note. So let's say you want to play in C minor, put it on C. Let's say you're making a melody in F minor in the chords, but you want to add a synth lead on top, but you want it to be freestyle and organic. Go here, put it on F, then just record your MIDI notes in, and boom, you're just playing like as if you know how to play the keys because it's all in key. It's fire. The third tip is Alt Y. So if you press Alt and Y at the same time while you're in the playlist, it's gonna flip the whole melody. Either you could do horizontally or vertically. I like to do horizontally, like every time. That's the only thing I do is horizontally. But basically it flips your melody in reverse. So if you come up with a crazy top line melody or just anything and you want to see if it sounds different flipped, sometimes it comes up with the like when you flip the melody, it comes up with something that you would have just never came up with on your own. It just sounds crazy. So definitely experiment with Alt, or if you're on Mac, Option plus Y. The fourth tip, this one's gonna be for 808s. Boosting your 808s. You're probably like, that's not really a tip, but I mean boosting it with the boost knob. First thing you want to do anytime you open up 808 or anything, turn this loop points off. We never use those. Then go to this thing right here. It says effects target, click that. Then this is the boost knob. I like to boost it by like 5% or like sometimes 10, but that's if it really needs a lot of boost. It's basically getting clipped. It's getting limited and it's making it louder, but it's getting soft clipped. It sounds good. It's not like distorted. It just sounds really good. Then what I do after I boost it, I just turn it down a little bit. You're probably like, you just boost it just to turn it down. But the thing that it's doing, it changes the waveform. See how this is slowly gets quieter and quieter, but if you boost it, it takes longer for it to get quieter. It just makes it hit harder. I don't know. I do this on all my beats, literally all my beats. The fifth tip, the master chain. Now you're probably thinking, oh, he's about to give me the sauce on the right master that I've been needing, that I've been looking for this whole time. Nothing. I'm about to show you that I put nothing on the master other than a soft clipper and this fruity balance knob, but that's just a volume knob, so it's basically nothing. The reason why I have this set up like this is because a soft clipper is all you need. If you're just making beats to get placements, you don't need anything on your master because you just need it to be balanced right. You just need to level the drums right, level the melody right. Then on your master, you really don't need anything. That's the engineer's job. If you try to master your beat, then send it off and it gets placed, then it gets sent off to the engineer, then they're mastering an already mastered beat. It's just, you don't need to master something that is eventually going to get mastered. You know what I mean? And the reason for this balance knob right here, it's just a volume knob. Let's say it's hitting a little too hard. It's clipping a little too much. Just turn it down. You want to make sure that this fruity balance is before the soft clipper, because if it's after, that means it's after the processing change. So after it's already hitting the soft clipper, it's already distorting too much. Then you're turning it down. No, you want to turn it down before it hits the soft clipper so it doesn't distort too much. The sixth tip, channel routing. Now what channel routing is basically you're sending an exact copy from one channel to another. So I just laid down these piano chords real quick just to show you an example. As you see, we have keyscape routed to track 1. Let's go to track 1. So what channel routing is, see these little things at the bottom? They're called sends. The reason why they're called sends is because let's say I click one. You see how one is tethered? It's sending a copy to this channel. So now you have two of the same thing. You're probably like, why would I want that? Because let's say you want to put some crazy effects on this channel, or a duplicate of this channel. So for now, let's just turn the main piano off. So all you have to do that is come down here and unlink it to the master. So now it's only linked to channel 4, then channel 4 is linked to the master. Think of channel 4 as a copy of channel 1. It doesn't matter what channel you do, by the way. I'm gonna move this over a little bit so you guys don't get confused. Channel 1 and 2. 2 is a copy of 1. Let's put some crazy effects on channel 2, right? I'm using this plugin Tektron. It's like a crazy delay plugin. It's really delayed now. Then what I'm gonna do is put Portal on it. I know this is the piano, but like I said, this is a copy of the original. So I want this to sound insane. Then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with it. Kind of sounds crazy. Let's put magic dice on it. This is from my video where I did free VSTs that all producers need. I'm gonna leave a link to that video right here. Go peep that if you're broke and you need free plugins. But yeah, let's just mess with it. All right, so now the piano sounds crazy, right? I'm just gonna give it a little EQ, take out some of the highs. I don't want it to be too disturbing when I blend it back in. Go back to channel 1, route it back to the master. So now the original piano is going to the master, right? Then you also have a copy being sent to channel 2. Then on channel 2, it's being sent to the master. So now that we have a crazy affected piano and a regular piano, on channel 2, blend in the crazy effects. And what this is so good for is that it doesn't affect the original piano, or the original sound is affecting the copy. So you can blend in that copy and now you have some crazy effects plus the original, and it just sounds really good. So let's just blend it in. So notice how we're getting those dope effects, but it's not overbearing. See, if you were to do this on the main channel, it would probably be too much. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing all this, you're putting Portal on a piano, like, you know what I mean? If you do it on a separate channel, then blend it in, you could keep a lot of that originality from the original loop plus the copy of it. The 7th tip, secret plugins inside of FL. To get to these secret plugins, go to the mixer, go to whatever channel you want to put the effects on, go to an empty slot channel, then go to Patcher. Inside of Patcher, there's presets. And all these presets are basically like mini VSTs. Look, let's just click on distortion. Now we have like a plugin. Like, this is straight up like a plugin. It's crazy. The 8th tip, save mixer presets. What are mixer presets? Go to the mixer, right click on a track, go to file. You see all these presets I saved? Save the stuff that you worked getting the sound right on. That might work perfectly on another beat. So yeah, you just want to save everything you do. It just makes your workflow so much faster and better. The 9th tip, purge unused audio clips. Let's say you're mixing and you like to put all your stuff on tracks like this on the mixer track, and you do this and you're mixing the whole beat, and you're using like 20 channels or something. If you don't do purge audio clips before you do that, and the whole time you are messing with audio, like chopping it up, then pressing Control G, stretching it again, chopping it, blah, blah. And then you further edit it again, do stuff like this, and then render it again. I don't know about you, but I be doing that a lot. And it fills up the audio clips so much. Just within a span of just doing a couple flips, look how many audio channels that I have that aren't actually being used on the beat. So if you have this same problem, this is your best friend. Go up to Tools, Macros, Purge Unused Audio Clips, and it will delete all the audio clips that you're not using in your beat. The 10th and final tip, ghost notes, how to turn them on and off. What are ghost notes? If you don't know what they are, you see how you can see these notes from the other piano? If you don't want to see that, press Option or Alt plus V. Now there's no ghost notes. You want to turn it back on? Do the same thing, Option or Alt plus V. What you could do with those ghost notes, let's say you have a bunch of chords laid out, you can create a melody within the pattern like this. Now that you know it's in key from the ghost notes, you can just go in and make a melody using the ghost notes. I don't know. I think that's a fire tip because sometimes I'll just straight up use the ghost notes to help me create my melody. I do have an honorable mention, and it's back in the tools now. So go to the tools, macros. You see this? Switch all audio clips to. I use stretch a lot. And instead of having to go through all the audio clips and put on stretch, I just click this, put on stretch. Now all audio clips are on stretch all at once at the same time. I have another honorable mention. It's in tools again. Go to tools, macros. You see where it says change declicking? You see this declicking mode? If you use generic a lot, which I do, basically it's like to get rid of the clicks when you cut a clip. So let's just cut a clip right here. Zoom in. You see this little fade at the end? That's the declicking mode. I'm sure you already know what this is. If you don't, now you know. Instead of you having to go and do this on all your different audio clips. Let's just put a bunch of audio clips in here. Bunch of 808s. I don't care. Whatever it is. All right, before you do this, if you want to do it all at once, go to the audio clips right here in this section, click the top one, then hold shift, click the bottom one. Now you have them all selected, right click it, then press select in playlist. So now not only selected here, but they're selected in the playlist. Then go to tools, then go to macros. You see where it says change declicking for selected channels. The reason why we had to select that is because it wouldn't have worked. I was doing it without selecting and I was like, why is it not working? And then I was like, oh, for selected channels. So yeah, select everything, put it on generic bleeding or whatever you want to do. See how all of them are on generic bleeding now? Saves so much time. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If this video helps you, drop a like and subscribe with the notification bell on so you don't miss any of the sauce. It's been 6. Peace out.